It's the original Copy Dog. Finally I got my face up on the tube. My name's really Rod, but most people call me Hey You. I've been plenty of videos here, instructional videos on how to make some damper, and I figured I'm going to get my toe in the water here and do some for you as well. Today we're going to make a damper out of some standard self-raising flour, some olive oil, sugar, salt, and no particular brand of beer. You notice that? No particular brand. Got to keep that one, that's the best one. It's got to be hot too. For all you poms out there, just as you like it, nice and hot. Alright, first step, we need a generous amount of flour. My guesstimation about 1.5 cups. As you can see, we do this scientifically here. And 1.5 cups, we put in a shake or two of some salt. There we go. We put in a spoonful of sugar, dessert spoon size full of sugar. There we go. Just nice and easy. Just give all the ingredients a dry mix around. I don't care if it's sloppy, it's not my kitchen, I have to worry about it. And how's that? There you go. No particular brand of beer. Make a little nest in here. Pour about half a tin of the beer in there. I know for you Aussies out there it's a bit of a waste, but I'd like to get in there with all the other YouTubers. At the moment I can hear you poms crying, all that hot beer going to waste. Now just so you know, we're going to be cooking this in a camp oven, or some might call it a Dutch oven, which we'll give you a shot of later on. Now once you get to this dry stage here, you can see it looks pretty stringy and doughy. Just a bit of dry in there. At this stage here, we're going to stick our olive oil in. 3 of these spoons of olive oil. Yeah, it's the only thing I measured in the whole thing. And we just mix that through nice and thoroughly. Knead it around. The oil's going to make it nice and soft for you. And what we'll do is throw a bit of extra flour in the bottom of the pan here. We will need that. As you can see, it breaks apart at the moment. It's a bit too early to start cooking this, so we need to knead it a bit more to stretch out the gluten in it. Starts to get a bit sticky, just dab a bit of flour on it. You know it's getting ready when we stretch it out like that. You can see it's not breaking apart anymore. See, it's not breaking apart anymore. That's the gluten relaxing. In case you're wondering, that the yeast in the beer and the sugar and salt react together, and the sugar helps to reactivate the yeast in the beer, which will give it its rise. Now technically it's not an unleavened bread, as damper is. You can see it's not taking very long at all, is it? Starting to feel like a pizza dough now. There you go. No stretch marks, all nice and comfortable. All we're going to do is, this is just a basic little 2-quart Dutch oven or camp oven, we prefer to call it. Put a bit of flour around in it. We have some olive oil, we've pasted on the inside with a bit of paper towel. Wet some paper towel down with some olive oil and lined the base of the camp oven with it. There you go. One more stretch. And as you can see, as I stretch it now, it's not tearing anymore. I'll make a liar of me, go on. Alright, so step 1's done. What we'll do is we'll place this in the sun, and the black oven itself will actually help to start heat up. Meanwhile, we'll get the fire ready. By that time, that gives time for the gluten to relax and the yeast to react. It's been about half an hour since I've done this for you. Just going to have you a quick sticky beacon there. Now this has been sitting in the black oven in the sun. As you can see, it's almost, I don't know, 50% bigger than it was before, so the yeast and the sugar's working in that really well. So I'll stick the lid back onto that. Now, yes, I know most of you people cook this on an open fire. We do have fire restrictions in this area at the moment, so we're using what we call a pig. And not the pig that squeals on you. It's a handy little unit here that we can have a fire. As you can see, we can cook and do everything on and heating. All we need to do now is to drop the camp oven in the top. Being careful, we extract a couple of coals. Now you don't need too many coals on the top. That's more sufficient. Right, it's been about 20 minutes now. We're going to check it and see how we're going. Alright, let's have a look. Ooh. Oh, look at that magic. Alright, just bear with me. There we go. Absolutely magic. Alright, let's have a look. I reckon the bottom might be a little bit burnt, but no problems. Whoop. There we go. We'll give that about 20 minutes. If we push the finger on the top, it bounces back nicely. She's cooked. As you can see, it's almost doubled in size. We'll give that 20 minutes to cool off, half an hour to cool off. We'll come back and you'll see me cutting open and see what she looks like on the inside. Time to cut this damper. Let's have a look what's inside. Now all I've done is so far is cut, as you can see, a very thin layer off the back, and that's just the burnt flour that we left in the bottom of the camp oven. So let's have a look at this. I'll be careful because it's our dinner tonight too. How's that?
Looks good.
It's as soft as normal bread.